There's some real money in the room.
Can you take us back to your first time shooting?
Yeah, what you want me to take it back? What you want? See how I looked at it, how I loaded, or what you want to know?
Just the whole, like, how did you end up with it? Why did you end up with it?
A sibling of mine came and got me to, you be young, you talk a lot of gangster stuff, right? So you don't know if you really about it until you really put to the test. And that was a situation where I was given one, and it was like, oh, I got it. I already had the heart.
We're going to say ratchet for monetization purposes.
For what?
The ratchet. You had the ratchet.
Oh.
For monetization.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we so far in the interview, they ain't going to bother you, but anyway, okay, the ratchet. The Thule. Or scrap, right? Anyway, so when I got it, it was handed to me, and I was given it with instructions. So I knew I had the heart, but I didn't know if I can really do it, but I wanted to do this, right? So I was brought at the location and pointed out, and I said, sick him, and I sicked him. About 11 years old back then.
You was 11 years old?
Yeah.
What happened with the guy?
With the guy?
Yeah.
I don't know. Toon, murders don't have no statute of limitation. Now you acting like how they be saying these other people be acting, Toon, asking these crazy questions.
Well, no, I'm just asking.
You trying to listen, know what you're doing? You acting like Turk and paid you off or somebody paid to get me out the way. What's up, bro? Because a lot of people don't like me, man. I done made a lot of enemies all over this internet, bro. Telling the truth, they ain't hate me. Nah, for real though. Shout out to Turk.
No, I seen you talk about it in another interview, and I wanted to ask you again to see if the story was gonna match.
Oh, trying to pick.
Hey, see if you was lying. You know what I'm saying? Because 11 years old to be catching bodies, you know what I'm saying? To be.
Yeah, like that's hard to believe. Then I can believe because you might have grew up in a suburb area where you ain't never seen this kind of stuff. Yeah. I grew up in New Orleans, bro.
Gumdrops and lollipops, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, we ain't had that. We had the commodity cheese, that big thick cheese and them hard cereal and stuff, man.
All right.
But
sugar water.
Yeah, you got, bro.
Sandwiches.
Seeing the average 11, 12-year-old in my city with a gun ain't nothing.
But even like, your brother, taking you on a mission.
Why? I never say my brother. I said that before, but I took his name out and you just come right back to your brother. What you trying to get? You trying to get my brother now?
I'm trying to get anybody. I'm just saying.
What are you?
It's like I don't know. I'm just trying to get into the mentality as an anthropologist and sociologist by trade.
Ooh,
I'm
I
trying
like
to
that.
get into the mentality of somebody.
Give me a dictionary. What them words?
Well, an anthropologist is somebody who studies culture. A sociologist is somebody who studies systems. Okay. I have a degree in both.
Okay.
Right.
But sound like you're trying to do something, or the psychologist, psychological warfare on me right now. You won't come out. I want to make sure you, bro. I got my PSI show you how old I was when I first went to jail.
I believe you. I'm just trying to get.
But I don't care who believe me. I'm not into trying to convince people to believe me. My thing is, this is my story. I got a right to say what I want to say, how I want to say it. Now it's up to you to believe my story, right?
Well, to me, it's like, man, like, I'm a big brother. You know what I'm saying? I got siblings or whatever, and it's just hard to like imagine like, hey, it's your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like almost like a rite of passage. You know what I'm saying? In some cultures, some communities, and some neighborhoods. And so when I asked that, obviously I didn't lead you in like I usually lead you into the question. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of understand the context of where I'm coming from and where I'm going, right? We past that now. We go straight for the mess. You know what I'm saying? But I did want to get back there just to see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how, like, I guess how can a brother, you know what I'm saying, put his younger brother in a position to be on that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you crashing them out, essentially.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. When you in the ghetto, you really living that street life, or you want to live that street life, you got some brothers like, no, go to school. You got some like, all right, you want to live that life? Well, come on. I'm gonna bring you instead of letting somebody else crash you out, because eventually somebody in the hood gonna crash you out. If you talking that talk, you hanging out, you know what I'm saying? We used to steal cars and sleep out in the car, and when my mother get up to go to work, she said, bang, I'm gonna call the police. We know it's time to go to steal a donut from the school now, because mom about to go to work, so that means the son about to be up in a minute, gonna be dropping them donuts on the blue the blue newspaper stand, and we're gonna go get our breakfast.
Right.
You know?
Man, OG Giggity, man. Terrance Gangsta Williams.
I'm in the building. Wow.
Wow.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.